Hey guys, how's it going? We are navigators of our own journey. That's what I titled this video. Well, what does it mean? It means this. Say that your life is a ship and you have two possible destinations. You have a destination which is a beautiful island with white sands and crystal clear blue waters and beautiful scenery, coconuts in the trees, a beautiful paradise, you may say. On the other hand, there's an alternative destination. It is a garbage heap filled with people's refuse and maggots, unwanted soiled garments, the worst things that we try to discard. So in your journey of life, if you are at the control of the ship's direction, you're the guy or girl behind the wheel, then who decides where your ship is going? Ultimately, you do. Now, at times there are going to be stormy seas. There is going to be unfavorable weather. And what makes all the difference in the world is how you approach those things. Do you freak out, pull your hair out, and have a tantrum? Or do you say, oh, there's a problem here. What's the best way I can navigate through this problem? And using your collected wisdom throughout your life, what strategies have worked? What have you done in the past that hasn't worked? Well, it's best not to repeat what hasn't worked. Use what has worked. And this is why it's helpful to be a person who thinks about things and isn't just flighty and shallow. And then you're just a leaf in the wind, and wherever wherever the winds may blow, your boat may end up. And if you don't take charge of your life and control of your life, then you could end up on that really gross garbage heap island. And you don't want that. Nobody wants that. So, oftentimes when we're on our way to our island, there are all kinds of what you might call course corrections, where you're headed towards where you want to go, but all of a sudden, bammo, divorce. Oh, course correction. I'm gonna have to figure this out. This isn't going the way I want it to. So then you make some changes and you're back on your preferred route towards what you consider happiness. So I consider myself to be a pretty left liberal person, Bernie Sanders kind of social democrat kind of person. However, the one thing I really do agree with conservatives about is taking responsibility for our lives and not blaming others, not saying, oh, that happened and now I'm in this situation, rather saying, well, here's the situation I found myself in. What strategies can I use? What's going to best help me get through this? Maybe there's a ladder to get out of this hole. Maybe there's a rope to get out of this burning building. Instead of just living your life, just being blown by the wind, take control. And if you use your intelligence and you think things through, if you spend enough time, I would gather that the vast majority of people can get to where they want to go, despite life's hardships and the storms that may pass us by. Now, sometimes where you want to go is untenable. And I think, if your goal in life is to be filthy rich, well, when all else fails, lower your standards, I guess. So for me, I don't really see being rich as something that's wanted. I mean, would I want to have a few bucks? Sure. But ultimately, I mean, you read about these people that won millions of dollars in the lottery, and a lot of times they have sad stories. The money ends up causing them a lot of strife and hardship. So money isn't ultimately the thing that makes us happy. I mean, look at Donald Trump. That guy is a billionaire. He doesn't look that happy to me. So for me, if you change your mindset about what makes you happy, then you will find happiness easier. For example, I could complain that I have to take the bus, and then be unhappy about that, taking what they call that 50 window peasant wagon. Or I could bring an umbrella and a rain jacket and not worry about it. Because whatever happens with the weather, if you're prepared, no big deal. You bring a book, you listen to some music, enjoy the journey. You don't have to worry about the stress of traffic. You don't have to worry about possibly getting into a car accident or injuring yourself or another person. You can just relax and enjoy the bus ride. So it all depends on how you look at things, I guess, is what I'm saying. And even though it may not be possible to reach the destination you want, if you can change your perception of the way you see things, then you can perhaps change your destination to something more attainable. I remember reading in this book a long time ago that something that really stuck in my mind. And they said that you can change how you feel. If you feel sad or if you feel melancholy, because we are emotional, human beings are emotional, these are things that are going to happen from time to time. However, you can use your intellect to change the way you feel by changing the way you think. And everybody has the power to change the way they think. So if you change the way you think about something, you change the way you feel about something, so that you will no longer be in that melancholic state. Now, honestly, that sometimes is pie in the sky, and let's be honest, not everything is, life is not always a bowl of cherries, and sometimes there's hardships that we have to go through. And the only way to get through that storm is to drop anchor and stay there for a while and sort it out. And usually through the passage of time, things become clearer and we can understand a better way to tackle this issue. Because usually with time, there is clarity. And with clarity, we can understand things better and how to proceed. Anyways, yes, we are navigators of our own journey. The destination that you choose is up to you. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have a good night.